Hi guys, today we're going to do something really simple. We're going to make homemade peanut butter. It's really easy. It doesn't take but one ingredient, and that is dry roasted peanuts. Now we use unsalted peanuts because that's the way we like it. We don't add sugar, we don't add oil. There is no need for that, and I'm going to show you why as we go along. But now if you have access to raw peanuts or peanuts from some other place, you don't have to buy them, you know, from Walmart or somewhere in a container like this. You can roast your own. Years ago I used to buy peanuts in bulk and roast them myself. But anyway, at this point in time I don't do that anymore. I don't have as many kids at home and all that, so I just use these and make peanut butter. So let's get started. All we're going to do is open the jar, put it in the food processor, close the lid, and let it make peanut butter. Okay, so we've stopped the food processor, and Ashley's going to come in so you can see, and it's really just, it's all, you know, the peanuts are all ground up, but it's just looks a dry mess right now. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it back on, and it is going to run until you'll see that it makes like a ball that goes around and around and around. And then we'll stop it again and tell you about that. Right now. Now you can see it's getting smoother. And now some people stop when they get about here, and then they complain because they say it's too dry. It's not smooth, it's too dry, and it doesn't spread on your bread easily. Well, that's because it's not done yet. So let's keep going. Okay, now we're going to scrape the sides because we're getting closer to being done. I'm going to scrape the sides, but you can still see that it's not, it still looks a little dry. It's not as smooth as we want it to be quite yet. I find that most people just don't let it go long enough. They think when it just kind of remotely looks like peanut butter that it's done. But I've made this for a lot of years, and if you just let it go a little longer, you'll be happier with the outcome. Unless you like crunchy peanut butter, then that's a whole different story. Now can you see the difference between now and just a minute ago? A minute ago it still kind of hung to the sides up there. This time when it stopped, it's real fluid, so to speak. It's creamier now, and it's going to spread easier. And it's hot right now, so it looks a little more fluid than it will be once it's not warm. But it's warm from being in this machine. The friction of all of this makes it warm. So we're going to take it out now. And we just put it in a container. And again, I'm sorry, I'm right-handed, and so this looks kind of backwards, I guess. Just put it over in the container. And I don't seal the lid on it until it's come to room temperature, because like I said, processing it like this makes it warm. It's easy. There's nothing to it. It's so simple. And if you have, healthier peanuts than this, if you can get organic peanuts and roast them yourself, or they may be already roasted, you can buy those kinds of things in bulk. You probably could get them from Whole Foods or somewhere like that, and do it yourself, and it'd be even healthier. But I had this on hand, so I thought that's what we would use. But you see, it's creamy peanut butter. It's not dry at all, and you don't need added oil, and you don't need added sugar, and unless you just really have to have sweet peanut butter. But see, and like I say, it's a little more fluid than it will be when it cools off some, but it's going to be like peanut butter, like Peter Pan or Jif from the grocery store, as far as it being able to be smooth and be spread on your bread or whatever you put it on. It's really yummy. Add what you want to it. If you want crunchy, don't do it quite as long, but I like creamy, so this is what we do. I hope you enjoyed this today. You ought to go try making your own peanut butter. It's really easy. Please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook. We are Pemberley Farm, and Instagram. Bless you and have a great day.